Arizona's best. Fox 10 News at 9.
How safe are school bathrooms? Wait until you hear what the Fox 10 investigators found. The story next, only on Fox. Only on Fox. How safe is it for your kids to use their school restrooms?
The Fox 10 investigators go undercover to find out what may be lurking in those bathrooms, and what we found may surprise you. Here's Rob Piercy.
How would be affected by it?
Going to school. Ask most kids and they'll probably tell you recess on the playground is their favorite. And the most feared? Well, you guessed it. But as we found out in a Fox 10 undercover investigation, the scariest place of all may be the school restroom. The Fox 10 investigators went undercover at schools in 3 different districts: Scottsdale, Kyrene, and Paradise Valley. We took swabs of various bathroom surfaces, including floors, flushing handles, and soap dispensers. We then took our samples and turned them over to Scott Farrell at Lab Express for testing.
The first test that we did is it's a urine test.
They also tested for blood. A few weeks later, we got the results. Blood tests came back negative, but the urine tests, that's a different story. At the school in the Kyrene district and the one in Scottsdale, every surface tested positive for urine. That includes the sinks, the soap dispensers, the hand dryers, and the doors.
That's an indication that bacteria and viruses could have also traveled as well.
Dr. Will Humble is with Arizona's Department of Health Services. While he says urine itself is fairly harmless, finding it in so many places can be an indication of more harmful things, like E. coli, hepatitis A, and this time of year, the flu.
Because it can be really dangerous, especially for kids with asthma and so forth.
Officials at both the Kyrene and Scottsdale school districts declined on-camera interviews for this story, but they did fax us these written statements. From the Kyrene school district, school bathrooms are cleaned thoroughly every evening. We do not have the financial resources to employ staff at each school to clean our bathrooms during the school day. Of course, if there is an urgent need to provide custodial services in a school bathroom at any point during the day, a member of the staff will ensure that these services are provided. And from the Scottsdale School District, we have no reported cases of children becoming sick because of an unclean bathroom. As any parent can tell you, some splatters are to be expected with young children, and we do our best to keep school bathrooms as clean as possible. Dr. Humble agrees it's unreasonable to believe every bathroom surface at a school would be urine-free, but says
it's surprising if it were in the beginning of the day. In other words, I would expect every single surface in a public restroom to have a little bit of urine on it by the end of the day.
In fact, our samples from the Kyrene and Scottsdale district were collected in the morning. Which brings us to the final district we tested, Paradise Valley. Of the 5 places we swabbed, only 2 came up positive for urine. The floor in front of the toilet and the door leaving the bathroom. And here, keep in mind, we tested in the afternoon.
In this particular district, we have about 5 million square feet of building space and about 750 acres of grounds to take care of.
Dr. Skip Brown is Assistant Superintendent of School Services for Paradise Valley.
In the last 2 years, we spent about $2 million renovating the restrooms to make sure they're top-notch.
That includes lining the bathrooms with all non-porous surfaces, making them easier to clean. And then there's this, a super cleaning machine called a Kaivac. Once a week, contract custodians use it to clean the bathrooms floor to ceiling. This may very well be the reason our test showed the school in Paradise Valley to be the cleanest.
As far as health and safety, it's got to be a zero defects environment.
The man behind our tests agrees.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, what's the sense of washing your hands and then going and touching a dirty door handle after on the way out?
But filthy or not, health experts say your kids shouldn't avoid washing their hands, even if the bathroom they're using is dirty.
That would be absolutely the wrong thing to do, is to discourage kids from using the soap and using the dispensers and stuff and washing their hands at school.
Rob Piercy, Fox 10 News.